CSA Kids, welcome to dive in lesson number 4. I am Candace and I'm very excited to be sharing this lesson with you. Before I begin, I have a question. Do you have a best friend, a close friend who knows everything about you? Today we're going to learn about one of Jesus' close friends, and his name was Peter. You can read more about this lesson if you'd like in Luke chapter 22 verses 54 to verse 62 and in John chapter 21 verses 1 to 17. As I said, Peter was one of Jesus' closest friends, and they were seen together a lot of the time. It's no surprise, because they were such good friends, that when Jesus was arrested, Peter followed Jesus to the place where he was being held captive. While there, a servant girl saw Peter, and he looked rather familiar, like one of Jesus' disciples. So she asked him, "Are you one of Jesus' disciples?" And what do you think Peter said? Peter said that he did not know Jesus. Can you imagine that? And he didn't just deny Jesus once, but he denied him 3 times. Peter lied because he was scared and afraid that they would hurt him just like they did Jesus. He was sad that he did lie. Jesus died and he rose again. And do you think he no longer wanted to be friends with Peter? No, Jesus forgave him despite the fact that he denied him 3 times. And they were able after this to sit and have breakfast on the beach. So too, like Peter, we do things that are wrong, but we can be confident that Jesus will always forgive us, and he loves us so much, more than we can even imagine. Just as Peter, after this experience, Peter got to know Jesus more, and so he went about telling everyone the truth of what it meant to be friends with Jesus. And so too, we need to get to know Jesus more so he can be our close friend. And how can we do this? We can become close friends with Jesus when we spend time reading his word, the Bible, when we take time to pray, and when we listen to things such as videos like these that tell us more about who Jesus is. And also when we take time and go to church, we get to know Jesus more. I want to leave a verse with you that I want you to remember. It's taken from Psalms chapter 145 verses 8 to 9. It reads, "The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. The Lord is good to all. He has compassion on all he has made." Thank you so much for joining me for today's lesson. I want to remind you to take time to get to know Jesus more. Have an awesome week. Goodbye.